Let me explain how to set the temperature and operate the kelectromoxa. First, when a main power switch is on, press the power button on the front panel. You'll see the yellow display light up, showing 4 temperature modes for Moxibustion. In Mode 1, the temperature is set to 45 degrees Celsius. In Mode 2, it's 47 degrees Celsius. In Mode 3, 49 degrees Celsius. And in User Mode, the acupuncturist can freely choose any temperature between 40 degrees Celsius and 57 degrees Celsius, depending on the patient's condition and treatment needs. I'll explain how to set the temperature in User Mode a bit later. When performing Moxibustion, the key is to balance temperature and heating time to minimize the risk of burns. That's why kelectromoxa offers 3 preset temperature modes, 45, 47, and 49 degrees Celsius, so the acupuncturist can choose the most appropriate level based on the patient's sensitivity and the treatment area. A higher temperature like 49 degrees Celsius tends to produce stronger therapeutic effects, but it also carries a slightly higher risk of redness or minor burns. On the other hand, a lower temperature like 45 degrees Celsius is safer, but may provide a milder effect. So, it's best to select the mode that matches the patient's tolerance and the treatment area. For treatments that require higher heat, similar to direct Moxibustion, the user mode allows the acupuncturist to set temperatures up to 57 degrees Celsius. Now, let's go over how to adjust the settings. On the front panel, you'll notice that one of the modes is blinking. Press the up or down button to move the blinking indicator to your desired mode, and then press Select to confirm your choice. Here, let's try setting Mode 3, which corresponds to the highest preset temperature. When Mode 3 is blinking, press Select. You'll notice that the blinking indicator moves from Mode to Cycle, which represents the number of Moxibustion sessions. By default, kelectromoxa is set to 10 cycles. While Cycle is blinking, press the up or down button to adjust the number of sessions. Let's change it to 3 cycles. Once the number changes to 3, press Select again to confirm. You'll see that the setup time automatically changes from 30 minutes for 10 cycles to 9 minutes for 3 cycles, since each Moxibustion cycle takes about 3 minutes. This makes it very convenient to set the treatment duration according to your clinical needs. On the right side of the display, you can also check the remaining battery level, shown as a percentage. Once all settings are complete, press the Start button to begin treatment. You'll see the remaining treatment time displayed in the upper right corner of the panel, so you can easily track how much time is left. For example, if we've set 3 cycles, the display might show about 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Kelectromoxa continuously measures the heating temperature at each terminal and shows it on the panel. You can observe the temperatures of each channel, from channel 1 to channel 6, gradually rising. This helps you understand at which temperature patients start to feel warmth or discomfort, allowing you to set an optimal temperature for each individual using the user mode. When applying kelectromoxa to Li4 Higa point, you'll usually feel no sensation at first. Once the temperature exceeds 40 degrees Celsius, it feels pleasantly warm. Around 43 degrees Celsius, it starts to feel hot, and near 48 degrees Celsius, which is the pain threshold for thermal stimulation, patients begin to feel clear heat, discomfort, or mild pain. After reaching the peak temperature of 49 degrees Celsius in Mode 3, the heat gradually decreases, returning closer to body temperature. And that completes one Moxibustion cycle. In Moxibustion, not only the rise in temperature, but also its gradual cooling plays an important role. Traditionally, acupuncturists apply several small doses of moxa repeatedly. This helps achieve therapeutic heat stimulation while minimizing burn risk. Even prolonged heating at relatively low temperatures, around 43 degrees Celsius, can cause low-temperature burns. Therefore, when using higher, more intense heat like 48 degrees Celsius or above, the heating duration should be kept very short, just a few seconds, to ensure safety. The idea is to provide strong heat stimulation briefly, without damaging the skin. Each kelectromoxa cycle lasts about 3 minutes, Roughly half of that time is used to raise the temperature to the treatment level, and the remaining time allows for gradual cooling. After completing one cycle, the next cycle begins automatically, and after all 3 cycles, the treatment is complete. Once you finish, simply press the power button on the front panel to turn the device off and remove the applicators from the patient's acupuncture points. That completes the kelectromoxa treatment procedure. That concludes our introduction to set the temperature and operate the kelectromoxa. Thank you for watching.